Hello, hello, welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course, week 13, lesson 90. In this lesson, our focus is to remain upon Bindu. Simple rendering is point. The point has simple rendering as a point without length, breadth or height. Means it's a zero space point. However, the term Bindu is to be translated, but it's all 5 layers. First is as a Varna, letters text, and it takes us to Ba, E, Na, Ta and A. It's Ank numbers translation takes us to 7, 2, 8, 6 and 1. This is our summation value 7, 9, 17, 23 and 24. Now this number 24 at as Sthapatya takes us to 24 as D8. So it is 8 space content. Also 24 is equal to 4 into 6, and it takes us to the dimensional frame of 6 space, 4 creative dimensions, creative order 6 dimensions. 24 also takes us to Purusha, and that means takes to our man or existence phenomenon of human beings. This way, Sthapatya of Bindu, Ank of Bindu, and the Varana Bindu are leading us to different features, values. So point in Vedic mathematics becomes a structured point. Let us in the context now reach at the point Boond, whose simple rendering is a drop of a water or drop. Now, this letter translation is Ba, U, Na, Da, and A. Its numbers translation is 7, 3, 8, 6, and 1. That is 7, 10, 18, 24, and 25. So it is taking us a step beyond a four-dimensional frame or 24 double-digit numbers of 5-place value system, and 25 as first triple-digit number of 5-place value system is of value 25 in 10-place value system, and the pair of values 25 and 100 when are in the same place value system, it makes 1 into 25, and it is 4 into 25. Therefore, it becomes 1/4 of the complete existence. Therefore, we are now reaching only one of the quadruple dimensions of a four space. It is this feature, or in a way these features, which will help us appreciate as that reaching at the processing processes of Vedic mathematics, means of Vedic Ganita Sutras math. So we have to approach firstly as the letters text. It will take us to Devanagari alphabet. Therefore, the first period of school instructions is to be devoted to Devanagari. The second period takes us from letters to numbers, text, and as such it shall be devoted to Sankhya, numbers. So Sankhya Nishta shall be the second period subject instructions. The next phase and stage is of Sthapatya. And Sthapatya is taking us to space content, then space bodies, and the different roles of bodies as, say, dimensional order, enveloping boundary, then its domain, then going to be origin, then Sthapatya, means the base, then it is going to be the format. So we start with dimension, boundary, domain, origin, base, format, then a unity state, then natural state, and then eternity. This way, we have to reach and have compilation of the processing processes. Let us now begin. So let us begin for the exercise of drawing table of processing processes of Vedic Ganita Sutras math. Naturally, we will begin with Sutra 1, Eka Adhike Urve, and in context of it also, we will begin with the letter 1, it is A. And now, when we will start compiling the processing processes, we'll say we are reaching at A as letters text, we are reaching at 6 as numbers text, then we are at 6 space as Thapatya, which will further take us to D6, then H6, then small h6. So these features, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, initially we can have initiation of tabulation for the values for these features. We can proceed sixfold. It is this sixfold proceeding which is going to be our initiation. We will have further insight into it afterwards, but to begin with, let us have concentration upon these 6 features. Now here, as far as the letter A is concerned, it also takes us to what? It takes us to swara, that is vowel. So from varan we are reaching at swara, and varan has TC value 18 while swara has TC value 15. Now numbers 1 to 18 has 1 to 33 factors. That means there are 15 extra than 18. These extra numbers values takes us to a swara. Further we'll see that Prakriti is of TC value 18 while Pratyay is having TC value 15, and it is this interrelationship of Prakriti and Pratyay which will take us from nature to knowledge. Reaching from Prakriti to Gyan, this is to be appreciated. Now see, when we are compiling the processing processes, A as Varan, then as Swar, and from Swar we reach at Matra, quantity. From here we reach at Balam, strength. From here we'll reach at Som, and further it will take us to Santan. So you see, the first fold the letters text as far as the first letter is concerned is also leading us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 folds. So this text, when is approached only as letters text, then it is to be approached like this: 18, this is 15, this again is 18, and this is 713. 7 and 13 and 9, 22. It will give us 20, and it will give us 4, 9, 15, 23, 27. So from here, the letters text sequentially taking us from Varan to Swara to Matra to Balam to Som to Santan. But this is to be done in the context of 6. That is a 6, which is going to be a 6 space, and this 6 space will take us to the 6 space content. Then we will reach at hypercube 6, then we'll reach at half unit. So these features as well are there. So letters text when becomes a numbers text, and this numbers text features are in the context of all these letters text features. So here we can have a pause and pose to ourselves as to how this mathematics is folding from within. So layer after layer, there is a outflow of different sets of features, processing processes, and all this enriches the Vedic mathematics domain. Once we know it is like this, then when we will be here, say as bodies, or here as a space content, or here as a space itself, or here as a number itself, then we see that 6 as a number is the unique number, as it has 3 proper divisors. Sum of these 3 proper divisors is 6, and product of these 3 special divisors as well is 6. And it is this feature which is feature of a perfect number, when the sum of the proper divisors equal to the number itself, and it becomes a perfect number. First is 6, second is 28, and 496, then 8128. These are the first 4 perfect numbers. So this number is first number. This is the uniqueness. Further, it is the only perfect number in which 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 into 2 into 3, means the sum and product of the proper divisors is equal. It is only in respect of this very number. As such, this number as the first letter value makes this a very unique system, and whole unique system is because of value of 6, and also as that swara is TC 15, while Varan is of 18, and numbers 1 to 18 are interrelated as that factors are 18 plus 15. Add also that 15 is equal to 1 into 3 into 5, which is the value of the dimensional frame of a 5 space, while 18 is equal to 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is the summation value of 4 folds of our hypercube 5 itself in 4 space. In this way, we can have a comprehensive view as to the mathematics of Ganita Sutras, with first sutra Ekadik and Purve, and the first letter as A, and this letter A as such of tissue value 6 makes 6 as the structural key. This is the key, rather it is the master key. It is this master key in terms of which we have to unlock entire mathematical domain. Now, when we say 6 as a 6 space content, so when we have a 6 space body, then its point will be the point of 6 space body. This point will be having structures of 6 space. It is structures of 6 space point is to be followed. And as we have seen that 6 with its features of having 3 as the biggest prime proper divisor, and further when we say that 3 is the dimensional frame or dimensional order of 5 space, and then it takes us to 15 as the dimensional frame value, and it is a Tej glow, and 6 becomes a Surya Ank. So this Surya and Tej, Surya is 13, Tej is 15, it is dimension and it is domain, and it is this relationship which is a reservoir of, very big reservoir of Vedic reservoir of values, Vedic mathematics reservoir of values, Vedic science and technology reservoir, because 13 itself is a domain, and it is a domain with dimension 11, and this 11 is G5, 11 versions of 5 space, and 11 plus 13 makes 24, which is the dimensional frame of a 6 space, and it is Purusha. So Purusha, Surya, Sun, Man, Vedic mathematics, processes, Vedic science and technology, the knowledge domain, knowledge as intelligence field. Intelligence field is creation of mind. So Surya 13 to Purusha 24 as 11 plus 13 as dimension superimposed upon domain as 11 versions of 5 space and 13 versions of 6 space getting superimposed is a system. It is this system which is to be learned. It is here where we have to concentrate and we have to have a comprehension of it. It is here where ultimately our synthesis phenomenon of G511 and G613, starting with G49. So G49 will sequentially take us by 11 as a -2, and here is 20. Here will be -13, and here will be 31. It is this coordination, it is this synthesis. So it is this synthesis which is to be comprehended, which is to be imbibed, as say we will work it out. What it will work it out? Mathematics of sunlight. So math of sunlight, सूर्य रश्मियों का गणित, सूर्य रश्मियों का गणित. And Surya Rashmi as 13 and 17, making it 30 is equal to H8. It is Ashtprakriti. It will be 8 space. How this mathematics is the reach of Vedic Ganita Sutras. So one statement can be Vedic mathematics or Vedic Ganita Sutras mathematics is mathematics of sunlight. And when we take this statement, then a very big statement follows, as that Vedas are written on rays of the sun. When it is said like that, then we have to be very, very conscious as to how the letters text to number Sankhya to Yoga Nishtha, Sthapatya, is to be chased. It is this chase for which we have an urge. It is this chase for which we have to learn. So Vedic mathematics, as mathematics of Vedic Ganita Sutras and its processing processes, are going to be parallel with what is happening within Surya Rashmi. How is Surya Rashmi, this sunlight, what is happening within sunlight, the colors, heat, electricity, and the glow. All these are not simple words or simple word formulations. These are complete disciplines. And it is this learning for which we have to join Vedic mathematics schools. So Vedic mathematics schools are distinct institutions which will take that intelligence field, as intelligence bits have consciousness impulses as a base, and these consciousness impulses are parallel with the transcendental content flow within rays of the sun. How these three are parallel, how these three have a common format. For it, we had to begin with Bindu. This formulation Bindu, with its TC value 24, S26, Ba as 7, E as 2, Na as 8, Da as 6, and U as 3. Now it is this reach from 24 to 26, and 26 is Devta. 24 is Purush, and 22 is Dev. is hypercube 6 and it is hypercube 7. So how hypercube 7 and hypercube 6 having bridging as Purusha. This is to be learnt. This is to be reached. Therefore, from Bindu to Boond, and from Bimb to Pratibimb, (26, 25). Again it is 26 and it is 39. It is 3 into 30. It is 2 into 30. Now see, when we are having Ekadhikain Purvain, and this word is taking us to values. These are the values. So if we begin from this end, it is reaching from 1 to 8. It is 1 cube to 2 cube. Now, how this cube, single cube, is to be viewed as it is synthesized as 8 subcubes synthesis. There are as many as 8 cubes, and it is this 8 cube setup, when is analyzed structurally, the above 4 subcubes yield to these number of 75 structural components, and the lower quadruple cubes lead us to is 50. The difference is 25. And see, this difference is because of the separation plate. And separation plate is a synthetic setup of quadruple squares. And here the structural components are 25. And above is multiplied by 3 and below is multiplied by 2. It is this feature which is to be appreciated to appreciate the difference between Bimb and a Pratibimb. For Bimb, we will see that the separation plate of quadruple squares gives us 2 as a multiplier for the lower quadruple, and it gives 3 as a multiplier for upper quadruple subcubes. It is this relationship, it is this structural feature where we have to reach. So each word formulation as it is to be taken for its processes, and so our tabulation of the processes will begin letter-wise, beginning with the first letter, then reaching at the second letter, and so on. Ultimately, we have to reach at 519 steps, the total number of letters of the text. And 519 as triple digits will take us 1, 5 at the middle and a 9. Then it will take us to 195, and it will take us to 519, 591. It is 915, and it is 951, making it 3330. It is 330 into 10. It is 3 into 111 and 10, and 111 is 3 into 37, and 37 is equal to 18 plus 19. 18 is hypercube 5 and 19 is small hypercube 5. 19 is the value of a Krish, and 19 is also the value of Arjun, and 19 is the value of Man. And this way we have to see how this knowledge with processing processes of Ganita Sutras as the basis-based mathematics. So we shall learn Vedic mathematics from the very beginning, the way the text of Vedic Ganita Sutra is composed, and for it, the proper initiation will be to compile processing processes of the text. One shall begin with it, and one shall translate letters into numbers. One can avail all the values of the numbers, starting from counting and all, and then Stapatya, and so on. We will reach the solar universe and existence phenomenon of human body, all running parallel. And Ganita Sutras mathematics is mathematics of this unified discipline. Thank you very much.